Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now, and apparently it is going to be the DrHorrible show here for just a little while. Second game of his we're going to be privileged to watch. He's going to be taking on Mjung, who is our red Terran, up here in the top left-hand corner. In the top right, it is DrHorrible. He is our blue Protoss. See how he fares against a Terran player now. Did take out PT wins in game number 1, so that was really phenomenal stuff there. Is this... T6 Chaos joined this tournament. Cheated! He is a platinum level player and is no longer invited to this tournament. Actually, he was never invited to this tournament. Maybe he won't be invited to the next one either. Ooh! Don't mess with my brackets, man. Don't mess with them. That's okay. Let's just take a look and see if this is... Yeah, this is the correct map. Okay, Tal'Darim. That's great. That is great, and that is what we are on. So, wow, it looks like we're following procedure here for a change. That does make me happy. Happy indeed. We are no scouting quite yet from either player. Looks like Mjung going to be working on his wall off here momentarily. Currently, he's got his SCV on Hyper Patrol. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. We do have DrHorrible going to be cruising out for some scouting intel. He did scout right after his gateway goes down. Not a bad little deal, and currently Chrono boosting out his Nexus. Looks to be in pretty good shape. He is going to, however, be cruising in the wrong direction with his scouting probe. Unfortunately, it will take this guy just a little bit longer than normal to find what is going on in Mjung's base. Meanwhile, DrHorrible tossing down his gas. Looks like same idea here for Mjung. He's got that down in actually pretty dang good time. Fairly early, so we could see a early Reaper here, potentially. Either that or he could be going for a Cloaked Banshee type build. We'll see if it's going to be a one or the other. Nope, just a Marine for now, so we'll see how he's going to proceed from here. If he does get his second gas here before the 4-minute mark, that will be indicative of that type of build. The Cloaked Banshee type of build. We'll see what it's going to be, though. He does have his command center morphing into an orbital at this point. We do see that Scout SCV. Going to cruise in here. He's going to find out what's going on. We see the Cyber Core going down as well as just the one gas for now. We've got to probably go over here and check the second gas. Maybe. He didn't quite make it over there. That's okay. It's, I mean, that scouting intel usually comes with a little bit more experience. You do find that people check those gases a lot more heftily in these games. Come higher leagues and higher ranks. Good stuff, though. Looks like DrHorrible does have his Warp Gate technology started. No Chronos going down on that. He's currently Chrono boosting out his Nexus yet again. And currently, wow, supply blocked here is actually no fun. No fun whatsoever. It is time to put down more pylons. Looks like he did get a little kill there. Not a bad deal. Yep, the Zealot with 1 kill. DrHorrible, you need... Oh, no, he's not supply blocked. He's okay. He was supply blocked, but he did get it fixed. It must have been this one going down. That pylon there did all the work. Back here at Mjung's base, we do have a factory going down. Did grab a reactor on his barracks and is currently taking a second Rax, as well as his second gas. Now that is interesting. What is he going to be using it for, I wonder? That's a lot of gas. He's already actually floating quite a bit here at the 5-minute mark. We'll see how he's going to proceed from here, but he is not going super gas heavy yet. There we go. Starport going to be going down. That makes better sense to me for the gas. So it may very well be Cloaked Banshee still. It appears to be the timing's a little bit slow, maybe just behind just a little bit here, but all in all, this is actually not a bad little build from Mjung. I'm actually quite pleased. We'll see how he's going to proceed, though. That is going to be the telltale signs of a great player and a potential winner of today's tournament. Now, we do have this SCV cruising through here. Good scouting going down. He is going to see the robotics here. I assume that he clicked it. I hope that he did. And we are going to grab a forge here as well for DrHorrible. So he's going to open up. I mean, I tend to not like a 3-gate robo with a forge. There are reasons to get the forge, but I tend to not like it, especially against Terran, unless you're going to go for a +1 armor upgrade very fast. And he's going for weapons. I prefer, in this type of scenario, to go for the armor upgrade. I think that's what you need more than anything else. Now, we do have a scouting factory going to be cruising in. Mjung, I'm going to find out what's going on back here at his base. He does have a reactor on a starport. Guess what? He's getting out a Raven of all things. No Banshees quite yet. Not bad at all, however. Ravens can be extremely effective units. Got this crazy factory just cruising around. We'll see if he's going to get taken out. Or not. Looks like DrHorrible may be going for an expand here. Which actually is pretty good time here. It's a little bit after the 7-minute mark, so the expansion here I think is very, very well warranted. And notice he's tossing down, wow, a bunch of pylons here in the back, as well as another gateway. I would rather see him take his expansion than taking another gateway. He doesn't need... So this is way too much unit production for one base. Okay, so if you're going to... 3 gates and a robo is a lot for one base. And then you add in a forge, well, that's even more. And then if you're adding in a 4th gateway, that just means that you're lazy. Lazy on your warp ins. Maybe not lazy. Well, you just aren't warping in appropriately. Let's put it that way. So you've got to stay on top of your warp ins. You don't need that 4th gate here if you have a robo for one base. So I'd rather see him take another base instead of do that. But all in all, it's not bad. He will have plenty of warp ins available to him. So if he does miss his warp ins on a consistent basis or something, he should be able to still get out a pretty decent amount of units. Now he does have a push going down here. He's got quite a few zealots, a good bunch of stalkers, one immortal going to be cruising forward. Looks like he is going to set up a forward pylon. And here comes Mjung's army out to meet him. Mjung going to go ahead and back out. Looks like he is going to hit his defensive position here. We'll see if that's going to be the best play or not. And look at this, DrHorrible backing out. Interesting. Going to go ahead and toss down the pylon. So I think he is going to expand here at this point. Absolutely needs to do so. No expansion for Mjung quite yet. But he is now working on those Banshees. Banshees are super fun units. I love them. I love Banshees. Barrick's still working on a whole bunch of Marauders here, and he's getting a good solid Marine Marauder base out here, as well as these Banshees now joining the army. 2 of them, in fact, and your 1 Marauder. Going to be super effective. Never grabbed that cloak, though. No cloak. So I'm not. You don't really need the Raven if you aren't going to go for the cloak. But still, this is going to be a pretty scary push. These Banshees, even without cloak, are a very, very good unit. Do have some photon cannon going down here. Looks like DrHorrible going to be in okay defensive position. What is he doing? A move. So he was not on a move there, and that did cost him a good bunch of units there very, very quickly without doing any damage to Mjung. Here comes your big attack. Is he going to be able to take this down? Looks like probably no. I think Mjung going to be in great position to demolish this army. Look at that. Got an A move. You cannot be walking forward in these positions. My goodness. Absolutely brutal. So DrHorrible with some serious misclicking there, I would think, is going to probably cost him the game here. And Mjung doing a pretty dang good job. A move, A move. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the lesson for the evening. Twice we saw DrHorrible walking his units there right in front of a firing squad. And that just is not super effective. But GG from DrHorrible. Great job there from Mjung. We hope to see him continue on in this tournament. Maybe we'll make it to the finals. But thanks so much for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't alt tab, always alt StarCraft. We'll see you guys in our next game.